Okay. Next up, report of audit of the Meade County Fiscal Court. Tammy, can you please present?
Audit season.
Yes, it was.
So I think you want 3 in your packets. So the first one that we're going to go over is the audit for the fiscal court for the fiscal year 2023 from the Auditor of Public Accounts. We had a state audit this time, and everything actually went really well. There were no findings on our part. However, if you look on page 43 on the schedule of findings, we did have one for significant deficiency, and that is number 2023-001, the Meade County Jail Commissary Fund Annual Financial statement presented to the county treasurer was not prepared as required by KRS 68.210. So that was the only finding that we had in our audit. But we don't have, that's something that the jail does. That's not something that we have control over.
Isn't that the second year that's come up?
This is the second year. Yes, sir.
Same finding, right?
Same finding.
Okay. So
Sounds like a pattern.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So tonight I'm just asking that you all accept it as presented.
Okay.
Is JJ or the deputy jailer here to talk about their corrective action plan? Because this seems to be a trend, you know. Yeah. I think if he's not here, we need to table it and have him come back and explain what his corrective action is going to be, and so we fix this. You know, we don't, even though it's not reflective truly of the court, it is of Meade County, and I think we need to make sure it's lined out before we go any further.
Fiscal court is responsible for everything that happens in the financial arena for the jail.
You know, so just whether it's a discrepancy or just a clerical errors or whatever it is, I think we need to nail it down and try to fix it going forward. You know, at what point does it come back on the county? It's like, you all have to fix this, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would be more than happy to ask him to come to the next fiscal court meeting to address that.
Okay. Can I have a motion to table this discussion concerning the schedule of finding in the report of audit until next month's fiscal court meeting, and require the jailer be present to discuss his plan of action, corrective action?
Make a motion.
Motion by Webb. Second by Woodruff. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Let's see, do we have JJ? JJ here? Okay.
He called me and just wanted you all to know that he had sent all of you all an email, kind of outlining some of the things in the audit. And he said that he didn't hear any replies, so we thought maybe you all didn't have any more questions. He said that he invited you all to tour the jail and ask any questions. And he said that Stephen came and he really appreciated that. So I don't think he planned to be here tonight, but I just told him I would pass that message on.
Okay.
I did send him an email and told him that you all would not plan to be here.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we tabled it, is for him to come in front of us and in front of the people, the community, to address this.
Okay. All right. So, I guess we can table it until next business meeting, next fiscal court.
I don't mind to reach back out to him and say they would like for you to come and speak to them in person. Is that how you all want to do it, or do you all let me know? I'd be more than happy to.
That was the discussion at the last meeting, and we wanted it in person. Yes, that's what is that right, Trey?
Yeah, I mean, we like for it to be heard publicly on a, if there is an issue or if there's not an issue, maybe it's just some misinterpretation, but one-on-one conversations are not always the best thing to have, open discussion is typically best.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I'll reach back out to them.
okay. So,
which I used to attend every fiscal court meeting. So anytime something was voted on, anytime I ever talked to the fiscal court, that means that I was involved in proceedings. So if I was there, I was involved. It was a proceeding that was taking place. Now I don't go to the fiscal court meetings just for that reason. They've actually asked me to be there at the last couple of them, just to give updates, but I'm not going to them anymore. Because if it's going to be used against me, if they want me to go and give information and be involved in the proceedings, then don't turn around and use it against me. So,
Is the jailer here to discuss his corrective action plan to address the schedule of findings? Okay. Got it. All right. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Then I used to do closed session. Can I get a motion to come out of closed session?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Syke,
Second.
second by Woodruff. Is there any action to be taken from closed session? The action to be taken is fiscal court requests county treasurer to arrange a full audit of records for FY 22-23 of the Meade County Jail Canteen by professional services. Any discussion? Okay, is the jailer here to discuss the corrective action plan to address the scheduled findings? Jaden, would you like that?
Yeah.
Come on up. Thank you.
That's what you jive.
Hold on. Good.
What's that?
What did he say?
Yes, what questions we might have?
I guess it would be kind of explain the findings from our understanding is some discrepancy between, I guess, general commissary funds and inmate commissary funds. There was maybe some discrepancy there on keeping them separate or something. Maybe I'm wording it wrong.
Yeah, of course. Have y'all seen the audit report? Have y'all actually looked at the bottom of and read the response that you do at the bottom?
I did.
Right. Of course, we've been doing an audit report since 2015 the same way, like turning in a year-end report. They don't like the way they just categorizing the stuff on there.
Mhm.
Don't like the expenditures. But you all got the email to show the old forms and the forms.
Right.
So that's what their problems with.
So why do they keep on nailing us?
Well, till it's almost like this year. Year 2023 and 2024, that's 12-month cycle. I know this will sound confusing, but so we're 7 months into the new year, correct?
The fiscal year.
Okay. So whenever we get audited this year, if we was doing something they didn't like 12 months ago, we're still doing the same thing 7 months later.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense because what you're saying is what we're doing. Well, just say 23. They do the audit. You're still doing it in 24.
Yeah.
Or 22. If I follow it right.
If they don't like this piece of paper in January, but they don't tell me they don't like it till May,
So it's hard to fix something that's, yeah,
you don't know that they like. It's
okay. I follow that.
Is there any issues with receipts? Are they having a hard time following it? What is it? What's the exact problem that they're having with how they're doing? Again, when running through the audit, what are the issues that they're having? Because it's pretty general.
well, their big issue that they don't like is the way that our jail management system categorized everything. They don't like it. the jail management system categorizing something inside of a closed network that we had no control for that. Instead, they wanted us to go by DOG's policy after 10 years and create our own on an Excel spreadsheet. So they want us to create our own. They want us to create our own on an Excel spreadsheet instead of using one that we cannot alter. They want us to use one that we pencil in so we have control over and change the numbers instead of one that we cannot change. That made sense. And we've been doing it 10 years and they want us to change on year 9.
So I guess the bottom line, were we able to make the changes for this upcoming?
Yeah, we made 2 of these.
Okay.
So was there a question about separating funds instead of having them together in a commissary?
Yeah, they didn't like that on the year-end financials. That actually where it breaks it down for their subcategories, like cash clearing,
Like me.
not just yet. Like booking fees collected, they wanted that separate from combined fund sales collected, commissary inventory, commissary sales, HIPs, housing fees, import from legacy. They didn't want all that put into a 60-page file. They want to categorize where it's easy to read. Because everything we turned in on a year end, it had all this in it. We just went back and put all these numbers in the Excel spreadsheet that we made by hand.
So when do you foresee that this stuff will not appear on an audit?
Oh, it's been that way since the last audit. Becca started doing that a year ago. She actually went back 1 year and pre-did what they didn't like the year before. So she actually went back a year and corrected it that way if it ever got brought up again, it'd be right. Or the way they wanted it. I'm not going to say right, but I mean, the numbers don't change.
Right. So we really shouldn't have any issues with it.
No, nothing will ever get us on it. We don't have enough people in the jail to check off on their daily stuff. We went from 1 person to 3 people every day that checks over the financials and they want 4, but we can't afford to hire somebody to go to the bank every day and do 30 minutes worth of work on a 40-hour work week. That don't make sense. But,
Okay. Any other questions?
you want to do my policy and procedure manual up there?
I'm going to get to that. I need to take care of a little business first. All right. Thank you.